Hi guys, this is Ben Raven and Andrea for CardRunners. So today we're going to do something a little bit different, which is going to be a dual commentary on some hands that Andrea has played.
Yeah, so I played these late last year on Tiger. It's a network I don't normally play on, but I had a rakeback bonus to grind. So I figured there'll be some interesting spots with some different regs.
Right, so this first hand we're at a 1-2-6 max table, and we're in the big blind with ace-5 off.
Yep, so you can see the weaker player just got stacked UTG, so it's all regs remaining.
Yep, so doesn't open on a call. And on this spot, we always going to go for a check?
Yeah, I don't think I'd have a leading range here. It doesn't really make sense. So.
And then we got that.
Yeah, so it's a pretty easy call at this point. Not really a hand you want to raise at any point, at least on the flop.
What kind of hands do you think we should be raising on this flop?
I think some of your weaker gutters, potentially some backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw combos, like maybe 8-7 of diamonds would be a nice hand.
Yeah, I tend to agree. And probably raising bottom set and then like top two, like half the time.
Yeah, I think I 3-bet 5 deuce suited majority of the time because it's pretty hard to call with rake. So I think, yeah, your 2-pair combos, your queen 5 off if you have it, and queen 5 suited would be fine check raises.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. So obviously we see a 4 of hearts on the turn. This is definitely not a turn we want to be leading again, just checking all of our range probably.
Yeah.
And we get 2-barrel. What are you thinking here?
We have way too much equity to fold, so I think we just have to call.
Mm-hmm.
We could raise maybe some percentage, but I think calling's probably a bit better.
Yeah, I mean, I think that continuing from the flop, I think this is, well, I mean, there aren't really any good cards, but if there were a good card, it would probably be a 4 or 3, so we're pretty much making the best card that doesn't give us 2-power or trips on the turn.
Yeah, and regarding leading ranges, I think if a 5 came on a turn, you could definitely develop a leading range.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly an ace also, though that's a little bit more marginal.
Yeah, I think an ace is probably more marginal, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, so we make the call. We see a deuce, and I guess we're going to check again. Yep.
Yeah.
And we get a pretty sizable bet. What's your thinking here?
So, if I'm thinking about what my call downs will be, obviously like the queen X are the first hands that you'd want to call here. But regardless of that, your 5X that you want to call, you don't want to have any spades because otherwise you block his flush draws, and having an ace blocks both ace-queen, which is a pretty big portion of his value range, as well as aces.
Yep.
So as well as ace-3. So I thought this was a pretty good hand to call down with. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. The only thing that I'm a bit wary of is that, well, for starters, our kicker is meaningless for second pair, but the main thing I'm thinking is that probably our best blocker to be calling here is going to be a 3 and not an ace, because then we're blocking 3-6 and ace-3. We're not blocking, obviously, 6-3 in this spot, which we would rather be blocking than an ace.
The only thing with that is that his 6-3 combos will likely only be suited, though your ace-5 combos blocks all the offsuit combos of ace-queen, which he has all of them. So it may be better to call your ace-5 than ace-3. Oh, sorry, your 3x.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, I mean, I can certainly get behind a call here. Do you have any reads on this player as a whole?
I just know he's a reg. I only played like 100 hands with him, so yeah, just playing like 2015, pretty standard stats so far.
And I suppose the point you made there also is that we're blocking ace queen with ace-5 here, as opposed to having a 3. We're not blocking ace queen as well, which is a big part of his value range.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, sure. Cool. Okay, so obviously we make the call, and unsurprisingly, we lose to king queen.
Yeah, that's fine. It's one of the hands we didn't block, so can't be too mad about that. I think it's a call.
Yeah, totally agree.